leaders, religious leaders, and our local leaders, the district executives, party members, party leaders within the structures, you're all most welcome this afternoon. We are here in Butebo for seeking another mandate as a party from you members of the party and the public. After 5 years, we go through national elections, and in this meeting, we shall be holding a small accountability report that will be given by our chairman of the district, and thereafter, we shall be having the regional vice chairperson of the party welcoming us to Butebo, and the national vice chairperson will be speaking and inviting our president to address us. May I, without wasting time, invite the party chairman to come and give us a brief political report about Butebo district. In that report, we want to hear what we have been able to do to Butebo people as a party and what we are yet to do in the next government. Thank you so much, Honorable. Kindly, can you summarize your report in less than 10 minutes? You're most welcome.
Your Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, our party chair and flag bearer for presidents, the first woman vice chair, please allow me stand on the protocol established because of time. Your Excellency, I am Dr. Monica Nsenero Masanza, the chairperson for Butebo NRM. On behalf of Butebo and on my own behalf, I warmly welcome and deeply appreciate you for honoring us with your presence today. We thank the Almighty God who has made it possible for you to come and share your wisdom with us. Your Excellency, this is very historic for us because this is the first time that you come to Butebo to campaign since Butebo became a district. This district is only 7 years old, having been established in 2017, and this is the first substantive campaign because in 2021 we did a scientific campaign. Your Excellency, Butebo, as you see from the numbers here, continues to pledge loyalty to be one of the insecure places. We transitioned from that, and now, that period when we were in cattle rustling, we had a lot of animals here, and during those times, the cattle were depopulated, but now we are a stable community. We can produce our produce our animals, and we rest. Your Excellency, we have also made very drastic improvement in the infrastructure development over the past 7 years, especially over the past 5 years. In terms of roads, we want to thank you for the 1 billion that has come to the district. We have worked on our roads, and the district roads are in perfect condition. When you enter Butebo from neighboring districts, you realize by the reduction in potholes on the roads. Your Excellency, we also have administrative infrastructure. We did not have administrative offices, but right behind there now, our district headquarters is nearing completion, and we have 17 sub-counties, and we've managed to construct all of them. They have their own buildings, so they can secure. According to the Minister of Local Government, whom we hosted recently, she said we are the only districts which have been able to achieve such a feat. Hence, Minister of Finance has been recognizing us and giving us bonuses. And even the bonuses, we put it to use. In terms of education, the district requires 887 classrooms. Some of them we have 301, and we have been able to construct some. We have a deficit in the secondary schools. We have only 5 out of the 17. But the 5 we have, we appreciate because they are in very good condition, except Butebo, which is the first school, which is in a bad condition. The rest are good. In terms of higher education, Your Excellency, we want to appreciate giving us a branch of Sitema University in Butebo. The science campus, and Your Excellency, that one comes very close because I'm Minister for Science. The science campus of Sitema is now in Butebo district. We greatly appreciate it. In terms of infrastructure, we have a health center we don't have a hospital yet. It's very busy because it serves the district plus the neighboring communities in the neighboring districts. And the UPDF Engineering Brigade has been working to expand this facility. It's nearing completion. We were provided with 1.8 billion, and that is ongoing work which we believe will be completed soon. Your Excellency, in terms of the socio-economic empowerment, Butebo has performed extremely well in PDM. We have received 18.7 billion, and we have 18,569 beneficiaries from this money. The people behind me are very, very happy. Actually, when I was working here, moving among them in the communities, especially the women, they used to say, for us, Museveni does not need to come and campaign because they are extremely happy. They have put this money to use, and when you move around that district, you visibly see an increase in livestock, especially. In terms of Myoga, we have 996.55 million, which has been distributed very well to the people. We had a bit of challenges at the beginning, but it has been sorted out. All the other livelihood programs, youth livelihood, women empowerment, PWDs, and elderly are doing well in the district. In terms of human capital, Your Excellency, I have been requested by the people from the district who have some serious positions in the government to appreciate you for creating an environment where we can equitably access these jobs. I have, of course, yours truly, Monica Musenero. We greatly appreciate you for appointing me cabinet minister. And we have several other individuals. Madame Doka Sokalanyi is PS in the Ministry of Lands. We greatly appreciate. Dr. Kefa Kateu Kuchana is the Director of Government Analytical Labs. We have Lieutenant Engineer Kidemka, who has done excellent work with Nambole. We have Miss Anne Matlida Namaja, accountant at the Patriotism Secretariat. And we have your daughter, you know very well, Miss Seku Helen. She comes from here. She's the youngest commissioner at the National Patriotism Secretariat. We have others that are at commissioner level. We have Mr. Rauna Emmanuel, Hane Malinga, who is in the Ministry of Energy. We have Wenene Topista, your Deputy Secretary to Cabinet. She's from here. And we have a number of others, which because of time, I may not read. But Your Excellency, this tells you that the people from Butebo are very honest. We are people of integrity. We are hardworking. And we take whatever job you give us very seriously. And I think that you can trust us and open a few more. Maybe I can mention that Professor Biakika Pauline, the Vice Chancellor of Mbarara, is from here. I would like to summarize now our requests. Your Excellency, we don't have a history of asking for too much, but we have a few requests that should go into securing the gains. Whereas we've done well with our district roads, the national roads, there are two really short roads here. And since Butebo lacks tarmac at all, and these roads, because of our location in the Choga complex, they deteriorate very fast. This is the road from Okado to Butebo, Nakaroke, and then the road from Budaka, Kaderuna, Butebo, all to Oladot. The total is 67 kilometers. I have checked with the Ministry of Works. They have not included these roads. Your Excellency, these roads tarmacking will activate economic activity, because even when they work on them, before a year expands, I'm done. Your Excellency, the other three things the people of Butebo are asking is that since you gave us the STEMA campus, could we kindly build for it a teaching hospital in Butebo near, and that will solve. The health center for can easily be converted into that teaching hospital. In terms of energy, Your Excellency, we have less than 10% coverage, but I want to appreciate that surveys have been done. And lastly, the people of Butebo are saying that a representation by two people is too little, and the district deserves to have two constituencies. So they are requesting for Kakoro sub-county to be created such that we can have an increase in a representation. Your Excellency, the people of Butebo have also told me to say that they have been a part of the compensation program, but they have not been included on the restocking program, and they are requesting to be included. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. We are very happy to see you. Thank you for fulfilling the pledge of the Kayola bus. Butebo has the Kayola EV bus, which you pledged when you last visited here. The people are very, very appreciative. Thank you very much. We are very busy, ready to secure the gains. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. Thank you for the long list of the few things you have asked. definitely, I'm sure the NRM party and President Museveni will address all of them one by one. May I take the opportunity to invite the regional vice chairman of the party to come and welcome us to Butebo, and thereafter, the Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament will come and make our remarks and invite the President to speak to us.
Your Excellency, welcome to Butebo. Because of time, allow me to stand on the protocol already established. These people have been waiting for you and excited to hear you share the manifesto with them. We are very excited to see you unveil it to them, and without wasting more time, I'll invite the second National Vice Chairperson to welcome you. Thank you, Excellency.
NRM oye! NRM oye! Mamcha besi yalamasi. Torex besi nga yalama. Ikarekisi. Ikeuta mendera na kuju. Ikeuta eskera mendera na kuju. NRM oye! NRM oye! President Museveni oye! President Museveni oye! Butebo oye! Itunga lo Butebo.
Abantu be Butebo.
Yalama so esaija oni so noinoi.
Mwebale ino outwaniriza anu ino.
Yalama mina President Museveni.
Mwebale okutaka President Museveni.
Yalama amina NRM.
Mwebale okutaka NRM.
Eli di yalama so esaija oni so noinoi kwa yin.
Mwebale bebali ino okutwaniriza tuti. Hello. Aha.
Itunga lo Butebo.
Abantu be Butebo.
Akorebere ngesi aisi alaminkine president anoija kinese district.
Ali kutaka okwebali o president outwa a district.
Nara amame district lo Butebo.
District ye Butebo ebeulao.
Konye obuye president jaikisi a district.
District ya Baira ulao neo president natwa a district.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda.
Akubato mkulembeze weigwanga.
And also the flag bearer of the mighty party.
Atenga ni akwatire ebendera yekibina ekitake
chenare. I want to
chenare.
welcome you to Butebo district.
Tutakumwaniriza district ye Butebo.
Butebo is just 5 kilometers away from Bukedea here.
Butebo gire kilomita 5 jonkani okuzwe Bukedea.
We also want to thank you for giving Butebo a district.
Ate alikumwebalya olwokuwa Butebo district.
And we believe that now that you gave them a district, we shall have a Tamaka road in Butebo here.
Aikiriria anti ngo yatuwaire district era twafuna oluguudo lwa kolansi omu Butewanu.
Your Excellency, we want to thank you for the bridge that was constructed between Kachuru of Butebo and Kachuru of Bukedea.
Ata kwebalya o president olwolutindo olwa jibakolereku olugaite Kachuru ne Butebo ne Bukedea.
And then Katekwan of Butebo and Katekwan of Bukedea.
No yo egaite Katekwan e Butebo ne Katekwana e Bukedea.
That's why you find the people of Bukedea can just cross to Butebo and vice versa.
Chevo yagiri abantu be Bukedea nga basala mu bayize Butebo ate be Butebo nanga basala mu baba e Bukedea.
But most importantly, we want to thank you for the peace that you brought to this place. Without the peace that you brought here, we will not be here and will not be enjoying all the gains that we have.
singa tidembe gye yaleetera mu kitundu kino titwandibayire anu era titwandibayire tuli kunyumirwa ebyo ebisa ebyetufunire.
And now we are comfortable because we have roads, we have hospitals, we have schools, and that is all out of the NRM government.
Ate tuli bayikaayikani olwakuba yaleetere amanzira yaleetere amadwaliro n'amasomero ebyo byombi nani ebyetufunire omu gavumenti y'NRM.
And we want to thank you for thinking ahead by making sure that the community has money in the economy through bringing the PDM.
Atata kumwebalya olw'okulowooza ino okutaka abantu babeeku ne ssente omu nsawo era naleeta parish development model.
And we want to assure you by the time after 5 years, we will be very rich people.
Atata kumukakasa nti oluvannyuma lw'emyaka 5 twaba bagayiga ino.
Because you've taught us to be rich.
Kubanga yatusomeserye okuba bagayiga.
We will not go by the leaders who are saying they want a protest vote.
Ibyo tituli kwaba okwebyo abakulembeza bakoba nti batakalulu kakwekalakasa.
We are not protesting for the peace you've brought for us.
Tetuli kwa kwekalakasa olw'eddembe gye yatuleeteire.
We are not protesting for the development.
Tetuli kwa kwekalakasa olw'enkulakulana.
And we are not protesting for the money economy that you have brought to the country.
Ate tutuli kwa kwekalakasa olw'okutuleetera ebyenfuna mu igwanga lyaiswe.
Itunga lwo Butebo.
Abantu b'e Butebo.
Upupetesi.
Mumbulira.
Itunga ngunu lwepontos lwa umbrella ngunu.
Abantu abo mbona balina umbrella.
Akotengesa choichi.
Mwegendereze.
Era inguni tunga lweba kase bobongono kinosi kilioko kedi kilioko. Ichamuto sesi neni. Ichamuto sesi neni. Ebaka ebo duko ine kiloko dikede kiloko. Ichamuto sesi. Bale baibule ebo duko ine kiloko dikede abero. Mere. Eba pakisi Museveni akanaro buisaininga.
Mukubireko Museveni engalo
Ai
jamani.
niki abangantu kangin.
Mukubireko engalo jamani.
Mamo niko tauri. Meri koto nauri. Nari koto nauri. Oduko ino se kiloko dikede abero.
Embo botake niki okubyala olina okubanaki n'omusaiza oba n'omukali.
Dongunu itito sambrella se bakasi ngune babongo no kinosoni boniki. Ichamuto sesi.
Ate tawabaleeta umbrella ako bambutu beniki swenkani.
Epo tune irenyasi.
Butubenge basaiza ku basaiza kisoboka.
Epo tune irenyasi kapere nyarere satana.
Tulina okuba mukali nake omuntu omusaiza okumusaiza tinkola.
Eba pakisibero ne deka kanano wa Museveni. Eba pakisedeka kan.
Engalo.
Eba pakisedeka kanano wa Museveni. Naro gwimi kabanganu tungina bunerene.
Abantu abo batawo kuleeta niki. Ousiruano.
You don't know how to translate.
Ate so.
I want to thank you so much.
Atawo twebalya ino.
And I want to tell you the God-sent president that we have is President Museveni. Because he refused that stupidity of saying a man should get married to a man. Whereas other people, other candidates were supporting it. And I want you to continue praying for our president. Your Excellency, we will continue praying for you. We love you. And this country, you will lead this country forever. We will not allow jokers to come and rule this country. I now want to request you to come and speak to your people. NRM oye! NRM oye! Onyo utukera iboyo. NRM oye! Museveni oye! Butebo oye! Ikariete besida okwe. Ikariete besida. Itete seroke polo nego gongu. Aha!
Yoga, people of Butebo yoga. Akironyo. Koizeyo. Murukutumura olugwere kusa. Murukutumura olunyankole lwe Butebo.
Mbomole kutumula olunyankole lwe Butebo.
Ne muruyita olugwere.
Musugire mu lugwere.
Bye mutumura byona mbimaite.
Mbebye tutumula byombi na bimaite.
Temusobola kungeya.
Mbutemusobola kumugeya kadi.
The second vice chairperson of NRM and the Speaker of Parliament,
abaira likusiima n'okuwekitiibwa o vice chairperson owokubiri wa NRM ate nga niyo speaker wa parliament.
the vice chairperson of NRM Eastern Region,
O vice chairperson wa NRM
Eastern Region,
owa Eastern region.
the Secretary General,
The Secretary General NRM,
all the other leaders,
n'abakulembeze abandi bombona,
n'abantu bona abali hano.
n'abantu ffenna otuli anu.
I am here with the other leaders of NRM
Ali anu
to brief you about, to present to you the manifesto of the NRM.
ali anu ng'omukulembeze wa NRM outukobera oba outwanjulira manifesto ye NRM.
The first manifesto of NRM 2026-2031
Manifesto ye NRM 2026-2031
has got points out 7 contributions NRM has made to Uganda. Points out 7
ennyonnyola ebintu NRM bye yabirenga ekola.
points out 7 contributions
Etumula ebintu 7
NRM has contributed to Uganda.
NRM byekoleire e Uganda.
Today, I'll speak only about 4.
Olwati ali kutumula ku bina byonkani.
The first one is what some of the speakers have talked about.
Ekisooka niyo speaker kyatumuyireku.
The one of peace.
Ekyeidembe.
You know that very well.
Ekyo mukimaite mwembwena.
You remember the Lakwena passing here? You remember Lakwena passing here?
Tuweino Lakwena ya bitiranu.
The cattle rustlers. The cattle rustlers.
N'abayibi oba abanyagi b'ente.
So it is correct that parts of Parisa and parts of Butebo should be part of the restocking. That's correct.
Era ekyo kituufu speaker kyakobere nti Butebo erina okuba okunteekateeka ya restocking.
Because they were affected definitely by the cattle rustling.
Kubanga bakosewere n'okunyagibwa kw'ente.
Beitu tembe hebisuba, don't tell lies.
Temwatumula eby'obubeeyi.
Just say, I'm not sure whether all the sub-counties were involved or some.
Abantu tukoba uko bikituufu ekyaliwo nti ababaire abakosewere mu kunyagibwa okwo kw'ente.
Amagomborora, which were affected. The sub-counties which were affected.
Abantu abakosewere n'okunyagibwa kw'ente.
Amagomborora.
Amagomborora agagakosewere.
So that we don't have too many claimants.
Teterenga tetuba n'abantu abangi.
So that is the first contribution piece.
N'olwekyo eyo niyo ekyasookere NRM kye yaleetere kuleeta idembe.
The second one is the development.
Ekyokubiri niyo ekyenkulaakulana.
Development has got 2 parts.
enkulaakulana erina ebitundu bibiri,
economic infrastructure and social infrastructure.
enkulaakulana ey'okwezimba kweteekateeka n'eyo ey'okweteekateeka mu byenfuna.
Enkulaakulana ey'emisingi y'ebyenfuna n'enkulaakulana ey'emisingi y'ebyembeera y'abantu.
Ebyenkulaakulana ebyenfuna omunsawo n'ebyokwekulaakulanya omu byekwezimba ebizimbe.
Embeera y'abantu.
N'embeera y'abantu.
Social infrastructure.
Ekitweta ebyenkulaakulana ebiri social.
Now on the economic infrastructure,
byenfuna ebyensawo.
We are talking about the roads,
atumula okumanzira,
electricity,
amasanyalazi,
telephones,
amasimu ge tuli nago,
water,
amaizi,
and in some cases, the railway.
No mu ngeri egendi entambula ya railway.
Now we can audit here in Butebo and see what has been done and what is not yet done.
Tusobola okwekeberamu ane Butewu ne tuwona ebikolewere n'ebyo ebikaala okukolebwa.
The electricity is already here.
Amasanyalaze gali ano.
The telephones, you have the telephones, all of you.
Amasimu tuli nago swensweno tuli ano.
I was looking at the water.
Abaira ali kulingiranga okusaidia amaizi.
You have got very good coverage of water.
Muli n'amaizi gera omukubagabanyamu ebitundutundu.
The safe water.
Amaizi amasa.
Amayonjo.
Amayonjo ag'okunywa.
You have got 268 villages.
Tuli n'ebitundu
ebyalo
bitano.
Ebyalo
bitano.
268. 268.
Bibiri nkaga umunana. Ebyalo.
Out of those 233 have
ebyo ebitundu bibiri asatu mu satu
have got safe water.
Biri n'amaizi amayonjo.
This is 87%. This is 87%.
Ebyo biri ku 60 ebitundu nkaga mu satu.
Kinana mu musanvu.
Kinana mu musanvu ku 10.
The villages without safe water are 35.
Amaizi
ebyalo
bikali okufuna amaizi amasa.
They are 35.
Biri asatu mutano.
13%.
Ebiteeka ebitundutundu 13.
So now, according to the plan here,
okusinzirira kwekyo enteekateeka eriwo,
I can see they are planning to expand Petete and Nasulete piped water systems.
Bali kuteekateeka okugaziya Epetete ne Nasuleta nga bateekawo amaizi agetaapu.
Then construct Manyowe solar powered irrigation scheme.
Bateekateeka okuteeka solar power Manyowe.
Okufukirira amazzi. Irrigation.
Obisobola okutandika otuwa amaizi getukozesa obyokulima.
There is feasibility study for Kabelai surface water reservoir, Kanginima and Kabelai sub-counties.
Waliyo okunoonera okwakolewezere omu Kabelai okutandika okunoonya engeri y'amaizi ejegali amangi.
Design and engineering studies for Akisim Earth Dam and Akisim medium scale irrigation.
Nga bateekateeka okuteeka edaamu Akisimi na okulima okufuuyirira ebya irrigation era omu Akisimi.
So that is on the side. Now the issue of the road, I didn't know that Butebo did not have any tarmac road.
Okusonga yenzira abaire tamaite ntewutewu ewula okolansi.
I was thinking that the road to the one which goes from Paris crosses
Yalaloza ate enzira edezwe Palisa okubita kwa Kamonkoli
was passing here.
Yalaloza ate bitayanu tewu.
But now you are saying it doesn't pass here.
Naye bali kumukoba nti tebitaanu.
So the one you are Museveni talked about, we are going to start studying it now.
Eyo omusenere gy'atumwireku bali kwa kutandika ugyetegereza.
Because the roads which I have in the file here,
Amazira gali kuona omunano mu file ye.
the roads enzira, the roads.
Amazira.
There is Nabukaya, Nambola, Namatsimeri, Sahana, and Kamitsaru Bridge on Kufu. These are on the other side. This is in Bugiso, I think. In Butareja, maybe.
Abaira ali kulingira mazira agali omu kuandiko okwo agakolewereweku.
There is Namari Butareja Namtumba.
Waliyo enzira ebite Naumali Butareja Namutumba.
That is already funded.
Eyo already bagitekereke sente.
There is Tororo Nagongera Busorwe.
Waliyo eyo ya Tororo Nagongera ne Busorwe.
There is the other road we shall have to capture it. They don't have it here, the one you are talking about.
Amazira omusenera gatumwire kanu bali kwawu gateeka mu kubanga gawulamu.
But I'm very happy
Naye musanyufu ino
that you are maintaining the Maram roads very well.
Enti ddala tuli ukwate sente egyaleeta kusa.
Because I landed somewhere in a helicopter.
Kubanga ade gyagwire omu helicopter.
And I came on a very good Maram road up to here.
Era izire ng'oluguudo luliko Maram paka ano.
And yet in other districts,
Atenga omu district egindi
they just eat the money.
Bali awulye sente.
So, abana Butebo njagala kubebalya.
Kale banawuteba twebalya.
Temuli bomululu.
Nti tetuli ba mululu.
Muli bantu basa.
Tuli bantu basa. Mukubireko presidenti omungalo.
There was these Maram roads.
Wabaire amazira ganaga Maramu.
Can tell you what sort of people we have around.
Ntasobola okubakobera ebizibu ebindi ebibaamu.
Abantu abali mu nsonga ezo.
Abantu abo mu nsonga egyo.
There was a very good chairman in Kumi.
Wabairewo chairperson oba chairman omusekuumi.
Called Orot.
Baali bamweta Orot.
That man used to work on the road so well when he was LC5.
Omusaiza oyo yakolanga okumanzira kusa ino yabeereire ni owa LC5.
All the roads will be in very good condition. All the roads will be in very good condition.
Amanzira gongona gabango mu mbeera ensa.
I appointed him as Minister of State for Works. They opposed him in Parliament.
yamulondere okuba minisita wa state atwala eby'amanzira ne bamugaana on parliament.
They don't like good people, they like bad people.
Tebamutakire.
So, I am happy to see what you are doing here.
Nolwekyo musanyufu okuwona ekyo tuli kukola ano.
And Museveni has confirmed it that you now already have sub-county headquarters for all the sub-counties.
Era omusenero amukakasire nti tulina sub-county jonjona nga giri n'ebizimbe byayo.
And yet you have just started the district.
Ate nga twankatandiika district.
So, I will work on your roads, the tarmac road from here. If it is going to Nakaroke, we shall work on it so that you
Kale alikwawo kola ku nguudo gyaiswe olw'oluzwa Palisa kwa Nakaroke n'okuzwa ebudaka ku Izela Doto nga omusenera atumwireku.
Ebudaka on the Mbale Road.
Budaka kwa Mbale Road okuzwa no enani Ekaderuna.
Your Excellency, the most direct road is that one from Palisa, Nakaruke to Mbale.
Nakaruke to Mbale.
Yes, Your Excellency.
From where?
Akadot. Palisa.
Palisa.
Yes.
Through here.
Yes.
To
Nakaruke to Mbale.
Very good. That one I have taken it up now.
Ekyo omukulembeze akitwaire.
Now, on the social infrastructure,
ebikwata okunkulaakulana ey'obuntu,
embeera y'abantu.
Embeera y'abantu.
As you heard Museveni telling you,
ng'emuwulire omusenero nga bakobera,
there are 31 government primary schools.
Gire amasomero 31 age gavumenti.
And 5
amatano gaga secondary.
5 government secondary schools for the sub-counties.
Amatano nga ni aga secondary age gavumenti omumagombolola.
Our plan is to have a government primary school per parish.
Omunteekateeka yaiswe kuba n'eisomero ya secondary kuli muluka.
And a secondary school per sub-county.
Buli gombolola eisomero ya secondary ate buli muluka okubamu eisomero eya primary.
But where we are now, for me, as somebody who has been around for a long time,
ane gye tuli ng'eyo omuntu abaire kuwo okumala ekiseera,
I am happy to see that Butebo alone has got 5 government secondary schools.
Ye already musanyuke kuona nti Butebo yonkani erina amasomero 5 aga secondary ate nga ge gavumenti.
Because in 1961, when I went to Ntale,
kubanga mu 1961 iyo yabiire Ntale,
there were many boys from all parts of Uganda, including Bukedi.
Abaire abaisuka bangi okuza mu bitundu bya Uganda nga ne Bukedi mweri.
Especially they were coming from Kachonga.
Naddala bazwanga ino Kachonga.
And many of them, like Stephen Malinga,
abandi abongo Stephen Malinga,
Okiria, there was somebody called Okiria.
Wabaire okubeetanga Okiria.
There was Mujui.
Wabaire okubeetanga Mujui.
Chigenyi.
Wabaireyo Kigenyi.
Magino, our goalkeeper.
Wabaireyo Naigino, yoniye yali omukwati w'eggoolo.
And a mathematician.
Ate nga w'ekibalo.
They were all from here.
Bombona baali bazwa yaanu.
And the reason was that there were no A-level schools in the whole of northern Uganda and eastern Uganda.
ensonga yabaire nti wabaire wawulayo eisomero esomesyo A-level omu northern n'omu eastern.
The only A-level schools for boys were 3, Budo, Kisubi, and Ntare.
Amasomero ga A-level gabaisuka gabaire masatu gonkani, Ntare, Kisubi ne Budo.
For the girls, Namagunga, Nabingo, and Gayaza.
Abala yabaire Namagunga, Nabingo, ne Gayaza.
So when I come here and I find that Butebo alone now has got 5 secondary schools.
Yawaizanu naona ate uteu yonkani osa wenu namasomero aga secondary matanu.
And some of them are higher, are A-level.
Ate ngagandi gali kuno A-level.
How many are? Do you know?
Sorry?
How many of them are A-level of the 5?
Okuma tanu aga gali maviri. That's Butebo Senior Secondary School and Kabwangasi.
Very good. Kabwangasi, that's an old school. It was an old institution.
Yes.
So I am happy to see that Butebo, which is a very small part of the old Bukedi, already has 5.
Iye msanyuki okuoneka ante Butebo entonmeti omubukedi already erina matanu.
So we have got a lot of work to do, but where we are, we say, Yarama Edeke.
Amaita ati tuli n'omulimu munene gw'okukola naye ane gye tuli kaisi tusaana okuba nti weebale Kibumba.
Kibumba weebale.
Kibumba weebale.
Now on the health issues,
ebikwato ku by'obulamu,
I can see the health centers here.
Awo nako amadwaliro awo.
There are 5 health center series.
Alikuona tulina madwaliro matanu agali okuyidala yokusatu.
And 1 health center 4.
Ate ne tubane moiza eryokuyidala eyokuna.
And yet the plan is to have one health center 3 per sub-county.
Iye empulani kiri tulina okuba n'amadwaliro agali okuyidala yokusatu buli gombolola.
So according to the file here,
yaona okusinzira okufayiro ye,
upgrade Puti health center 2, health center 3 in Puti sub-county.
Naona kwa upgradinga Puti eidwaliro eryokuyidala eyokubiri ogiteeka okuyidala eyokusatu.
Upgrade Nasuleta health center 2, health center 3 in Kapunyasi sub-county. Okulia
Nasuleta eidwaliro okuyidala eyokubiri ogiteeka okuya kusatu omwigombola Kapunyasi.
Upgrade Kadokolene health center 2, health center 3 in Kadokolene sub-county.
Aona okulia eidwaliro Kadokolene eryokuyidala eyokubiri yona ogiteeka okuyidala eyokusatu.
New health center 3 is to be constructed in Kanginima Town Council.
Aona eidwaliro egenda eri Kanginima Town Council.
Patete Town Council.
Petete Town Council.
Butebo.
Butebo.
Maizimasa.
Maizimasa.
Kakoro.
Kakoro.
Kanginima.
Kanginima.
Koberai.
Kaberai.
And Kabwangasi sub-counties.
Ne Kabwangasi amagombolola ago.
So, these are the 2 parts of the development. There are 2 parts of the development. The one ngeri is economic infrastructure. Omusingi gw'ebyenfuna.
Esooka niyo eyo ey'ebyenfuna.
Omusingi gw'ebyenfuna.
Omusingi okuzimba omusingi gw'ebyenfuna.
The second one, omusingi gw'ebya obugaiga.
Eyokubiri
No,
okuzimba
obusingi bw'embeera y'abantu.
omusingi okumbeera y'abantu.
Which includes health
ebitambula mu byobulamu
and education.
n'ebyokusoma.
Now, this is therefore our contribution number 2.
Eyo niyo enyongerako enkola ey'okubiri.
Number 3
Eyokusatu
is something many people forget. It's something many people forget.
ekyo ndiyo ekintu abantu gye basinga okwerabira.
People talk a lot about roads, electricity, schools, health centers.
Abantu batumula okumaazira madwaliro n'amasomero.
But at night, you don't sleep on the tarmac road.
Naye wire tosobola okugona oba ng'awula emirembe.
You don't sleep in a hospital unless you are sick.
Tosobola okugona ng'abantu balwaire.
You don't sleep in a school unless you are a student.
Tosobola okugona omu masomero.
You sleep in your home.
Olambala ika ewuwo.
And when you sleep, when you go back, you find the problems of poverty, which you left in the morning, are still there.
Olambala oyakweyagirya ng'oyituukira mu mbeera ekuteeka omuwavu.
And the problems.
Nolamuka tete oyagirya obwavu obukuliku.
Obwavu bw'oleseeyo ku makya ogenda kusanga bukulindiridde akawungeezi bw'oddayo awaka.
Obwavu obolekera eka amakeezi ate oyisinkana iggulo ng'okanga eka.
And it will say, welcome, we are still here. They will say, welcome, we are still here.
Ntobwavu bukoba nti nkaali lyanu.
Nti sukaali teriiwo.
Osukaali ababulawo.
Nti abaana tebalina ngoye zimala.
Abaana bawula ngoye bazwala.
There is no electricity or paraffin.
Amasanyalazi oba mafuta gawulawo mu nyumba.
So that's why we insist from the 60s, please differentiate between development and wealth.
Kyeva okuzomyanka gyenkaaga akoba nti tuteekewo enjawulo nga twawula enkulaakulana n'obugaiga.
The bugaiga is personal.
Nti obugaiga kintu kya muntu.
A person or a family or a company.
Kya muntu ng'efamile, kampuni oba ekika.
Or company, a company.
Ekampuni niye okwegayitaamu ng'abantu mwegayitire.
So, yet development is for all of us.
Nti enkulaakulana nisweswenswena ni abantu bonabona.
You can therefore have enkulaakulana but also have poverty.
Nti musobola okuba n'enkulaakulana ate n'obwavu.
Now, this message we have been giving it to people ever since we came into government.
Nti eno niyo message egibabbaire bawa abantu kasookedde bayize omu gavumenti.
Some have listened.
Abandi bawulisya.
Let me show you some of them, like this man Ijara from Serere.
Nti kaado pulezidenti atulage ku ey'enkola egendi abantu egibabitire mu ng'eserere ayawutulagako efirimu.
Hello, my name is Joseph Ijala. I'm the proprietor of the Ipa Farm, which is located in Serere, in a place called Kakusi, where we are. And in the Ipa, we have a diary called need for the market. This project started 11 years ago after an inspiration from His Excellency, the President of Uganda, when he had come here and he was teaching people about the power economy. He was working currently in Soroti, and that time I was working as a taxi driver. So he was doing that master business in Soroti. So when I heard this, when I heard he was around, I crossed to go and listen to this story. And he was talking about the Kamoto, how to improve household income. So when I came back, I was fired because I remained there and the guy said, you go and eat those words that you had. But I had already this land, 2.5 acres, but I also had local chicken here. But after hearing that, I got inspired to put more effort on raising this chicken. So I raised the chicken, 15 of about 100 of them. Then I got a small incubator. That was about 4 eggs. So I used that incubator to multiply my local chicken farm. Eventually I was having 1,500 local chicken around. I was very famous for local chicken. So but then local chicken were not answering my day-to-day needs. So I decided to translate it to layers. In Taifa Farm we have 10,000 layers, which gives me about 310 trays per day, and each tray goes at the price of 10,500. So approximately 3 million, about 3 million shillings a day from the eggs that we get. Of course, it varies depending on the cost of the feeding, but at least a half goes for management, a half goes to our pocket as Taifa. So after selling the layers, that money I invested it on layers. I started layering with 4 cows, but you know I multiplied it very fast because I'm using AI. I have my own semen bank here, so I do artificial insemination. And then I also got a vet who was able to train some of us here with the veterinary. I think it's even here, that gentleman there, the vet. So the cows that I'm going to show you are cows that are bred from Taifa Farm that produce, my highest produces under 6 liters.
Now, that gentleman you are seeing, he heard my message in 2012 when I was in Soroti. And heard my message. When I was in Soroti. When I was in Soroti. And he had been a taxi driver. He had been a taxi driver.
Yeah, the taxi driver.
But when he heard my message, he went back to his village where he had 2.5 acres.
Inti yawulira message eyo yakangira obwegi ali ngalina eitakali eka 2 n'ekitundu.
And started poultry.
Natandika ebyakulunda enkoko.
By the time I visited him, when I took that video,
inti akaseera egiyamukyaliire oyo akoleire efirimu eyo,
he was producing 310 trays per day.
Yali nga ali kukungula amagi 3 esoniya 3 bulijjo.
Trays.
Soniya 3 ejamagi bulijjo.
Saniya, yeah, that's right. Saniya.
Trays omulugwere tweta soniya oba dazini.
Very good. And this one was giving him 3 million shillings per day.
Ejo nga gimuwa emiliyoni 4 buli lunaku.
Million satu.
Miliyoni 3 buli lunaku.
And he was also selling 300 liters of milk per day.
Yali tete nga atunda elita jamata 3 buli lunaku.
Now, when I was there recently during this campaign, he told me he has moved now and his earnings 6.8 million shillings per day.
Intitete ya mukyaliiro lundi yamukobere nti yeeyongeireku ntatyanu afuna emiliyoni 6.5 buli lunaku
Emitwalo 8
n'emitwalo 8 buli lunaku.
That's about 2 billion shillings a year.
Ejo nijo ebiliyoni 2 buli mwanka obutabalika buli mwanka. Obubumbi niyo obutabalika buli mwanka bubiri.
So people can get out of poverty.
Ati anoyo yazwira omuwavu.
When I was here, I visited a lady called Nabutono. I don't know whether they have Nabutono here. She's the one in this area.
Inti yabaire izulo mu Bukedi yabaire wa Nabutono eyo niyo firimu ye.
So you have heard what that family are saying.
Mulire omulimi oyo ekyakobere.
How they got 1 billion, 1 million.
Bafunire miliyoni moiza.
Bought pigs.
Bagulire embizi.
Then they multiplied.
Negibyala.
They sold the young ones.
Nebatundo wana.
Bought sekoko.
Nebagulake kulukulu.
It's a long story, we didn't finish it, but they are moving well.
era batambula nakusani.
Now, in the manifesto of 1996,
Manifesto eyenkumi ibiri abiri omukaaga
ya 1996,
eyekinaana omukaaga ekyenda omukaaga,
we proposed 7 activities.
bateeremu ebyokukola 7:
1 acre of coffee,
ebyakulima emmwanyi,
1 acre of fruits,
ebyokulima ebibala,
1 acre of pasture for cows like the ones of Ijara, the ones you saw,
okulima eisubi eriisya ente,
ente nga za Ijara zebalabyawo,
ente egyo gye muweinaawo egy'amata,
1 acre for food crops.
eka emweiza nolimako emmere.
Then in the backyard, poultry for eggs.
Then eizuli, okuizuli nolimayo noteekayo enkoko,
And piggery.
noteekayo embiizi,
And then if you are near the wetland, you can do fish farming.
owaba wagaziku osobola okupiita byenyaza.
Now recently some of our people have added cocoa, and when I had the chibaro, I said, okay, let's add cocoa.
Eizuli bagaitireko okokoa, era ibabalire nakatoke tugaiteko kokoa.
And earlier on we had added palm oil. Palm oil.
Na ebibala ebyo bakolamu oil egibeeto palm oil.
So if you have 4 acres
N'olwekyo oba neikaina
or less,
obanga intono kuyekaina,
out of those 9, out of the 9,
okubintu okuweka omwenda,
do what you can.
okoleke kyosobola.
You have seen Nabutono and her husband have done only piggery and sekoko, which is a type of poultry.
Muwaine oyo omulimi azwako yateireke saidi embiizi, saidi egendi nateekako ekulukulu.
Then Ijara, it is dairy and poultry for eggs.
Odogonde gye twalina eserere yakolere okupiita ente gy'amata, esaidi napiita nkoko.
I can show you somebody in Abim, very far. That means that man of Abim.
Asobola okubalagako omuntu gondi eya Abim eyaleeyo.
The one of fruits. If you are looking for him, put my own model farm. If you are still looking for the other one. Ah, that's the one.
Asombuniye oyo.
My village here is called Arangipai West. Arangipai Parish, Abuk Town Council, Abib District, in Karamoja. The mango trees you are seeing here were given to me by the President through Operation Wealth Creation. I received 200 mango seedlings, and I planted all, and they are all doing well. Apart from this venture, I got money from PDM last year. I got 880,000. And I used 800,000 for buying 10 goats. And the goats are there. They have multiplied. They are now 16. Part of the money of PDM I used for buying cassava stems. Through that money, I've managed to plant of cassava. They are now doing well. The first acre I intend to harvest next year in January. Then for the mangoes, been saying to the people around, actually, Soda Fruit Factory has booked this mango. They want me to take this mango tomorrow, 2025, to the factory. Actually, I've been selling locally. I've been selling one at 500 shillings, two 1,000. And people are buying. These mangoes are very good. The mangoes trees you are seeing here are giving me money, a lot of money. And I want to thank His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, Kaguta Museveni, for coming up with the idea of Operation Wealth Creation in the country. This is money. I am not going to suffer. My children will not suffer because of this wealth. I call it wealth now. I don't harvest mango. I harvest money, not mango. So I want to thank our President so much. And next year, if all goes well, I expect to get 18 million first harvest. And then the second harvest, I also expect to get 18 million next year, 2025. So altogether, I expect to get 36 billion shillings.
Now that is the witness, the testimony of somebody in Abim. Abim is 200 miles from here.
Oyo niye omulimi wa Abim yala ino okuzwano.
Far away from the center of the country.
Yala ino okuzwa anu.
But he's getting very good money.
Ne alikufuna esente ensa.
Because of listening to the message of the NRM of wealth.
Olwenkola y'NRM eyokutumbula ebyenfuna.
Let me show you my own model farm.
Oleke atulage ku efaamu ye.
My name is Dr. Museveni. I am a commissioner by appointment, deployed at State House, and I've been assigned by the President to execute the 4-acre model. And I've put them so far in 10 regional zones in the country. Now, the 4-acre model is an idea conceived by the President to guide our farmers on how to utilize their small acreage of land so that they can earn more money through intensive farming. And here we are talking about enterprises that have good yields and high income for the household. So we have the fish farming, which is one of the enterprises that can be done near the water without interfering with wetland and tampering water flow. Then we have the zero grazing unit. On the other side, we have the coffee, we have the banana, and also a household needs food crops as 1 acre plus fruits. So this idea of the 4-acre model is to support income for the household. And as I will go into the small mathematics, you will know that it's capable of pulling somebody out of poverty. Now, specifically on the fish pond, here is about 20 by 50 meter pond, 1,000 meters square. After finishing the excavation, we stock 10,000 fish. We feed it for about 8 to 9 months. In the north, which is warmer, the fish grow faster. And in the west, which is a little cold, you add 1 more month to reach the same 1 gram. So by that time, the fish will be about 800 grams to 1.5 kilograms. In the market, the fish which is 1 kilogram or 800 grams here costs about 10,000 shillings. So having stocked here 10,000 fish, by 10,000, somebody will get 100 million in 1 year. And then when you subtract that cost of managing, which is roughly 30 million, somebody can be able to save 70 million on these fish ponds. And on this side, we can put 2 of them in 1 acre. So meaning in this particular acre, somebody should be able to get around 140 million shillings. That is for this particular acre.
Now that is my testimony now.
Eyo niye nkola ya president.
Obujulizi.
Owo niyo obujulizi
bwange.
Owa president owatuwaire.
4 acres. My people there.
Eka eina.
I've planted coffee, bananas, fruits.
Ataireke mwanyi, amatoke, n'ebibala.
And then cows, zero grazing cows.
Asobola okuteekako ente ej'amata.
But also fish pond.
Naye tete nateekako n'ebyennyanja.
In half an acre.
Omu kitundu ky'eka.
And my people are getting 100 million shillings from one pond.
Abantu be bafune miliyoni 10 okuzwa omu kidiba kimu ky'ebyennyanja.
And when they deduct costs,
batoolako ensaasaanya,
they remain with 70 million.
Basigaza emiliyoni 7
in half an acre.
Omu kitundu kya eka.
If they do in the other half, they will remain with 140 million from fish net, from fish alone.
Ekitegeeza wateekako ekitundu kide kindi omweka bafune miliyoni 40
omwaka
mu byennyanja.
Omaze okuggyako ez'okukozesa.
Oba ng'omalire n'okutoolako egy'okoosera okusaasaanya.
So you, all of us here are sitting on wealth.
Isweswensweno tuli ano tutyaime okubya obugayiga.
And this is point number 3 in the NRM effort for Uganda.
Eyo niye namba eyokusatu omumaani NRM egeteeka omu bannayuganda.
The first one is peace.
Ekisookere mirembe.
Second, development.
Ekyokubiri nkulaakulana.
And third, obugayiga, wealth, abar.
Ekyokusatu ukola ebyobugayiga.
Let's end with jobs. Where do jobs come from? Let's end with jobs.
Omwoni omuzwa okutonda emirimu.
Let us end with jobs.
Katukomenkereze n'emirimu.
Where do jobs come from?
Emirimu gizwa yayina.
Let's get one example. Byamukama of Kakumiro.
Welcome to Kamai Demonstration Farm. My name is Fred Byamukama. I'm a member of Parliament of Organization Constituency, Kakuyo District. We are now at our 4-acre demonstration farm. The land we have here is approximately 4 acres. This is a farm we started 2 years back here, 2.5 years back. And on this farm, we have half acre of pineapple, and 6 cows for zero grazing. We have poultry, about 25,000 birds, but only 11,000 are giving us eggs. And we have 1 acre of grass. We have piggery, those are very many. And 1 acre of coffee mixed with banana. Where we are, this is a quick about the farm. I did this activity to teach my daughters, lead by example, so that my daughters can learn what measure the president tells the public. This is an initiative I learned from the president sometime back when he sent me to learn Kaumu, Kisozi. I copied what I copied, this is what I came up with. And you see as we move on that side, this side, that's my 4-acre model farm. The house as well. We don't sleep here, but people will sleep here. The house as well is seated on this 4-acre model farm. When you look at poultry, out of the 25,000 birds, it's only 11,000 giving me eggs. Others are still giving me, and they get 3 or 2 trays per day minimally, because 11,000 birds are supposed to give me 366 trays. But because of the feeding method of deep freeze, I don't get all the eggs. I get 302 trays per day minimally. Then I sell in a month, you can get enough net profit of 55 million. Because you get 180 million, but you can't get all that. You have to buy things, pay workers, pay electricity. It remains 55 million net profit. These are cows. Each cow minimum gives you, when you multiply, you get about 7.6 million per month per service. You have the 220 workers, sometimes even the drug for spraying. When it's zero grazing, you spray for 6 another day, you remain with a net profit of 6 million from the cows for zero grazing. So this is our grass. Here, 1 acre of grass. This 1 acre is feeding our 6 cows. And our cows are feeding well with this grass we have. When you get like the upper neck of pineapple, per harvest, you get about 4.5 million and harvest twice a year. You will see, even as now, in a month, but those I don't sell, I give to my neighbors fair. When you look at coffee, we normally harvest 12 million. We normally harvest 12 million for 1 acre. Because we're just starting up the harvest. We had the first harvest, coffee alone minus banana. And this banana at the end of the month can get about 1 million, 1.8 million. But I don't sell my banana. I use it for eating. So I simply get my coffee to ensure the other 12 million I'm telling you, which we are getting from this 1 acre. Because we have tested it where you will see. And here,
Emirimo gizwaya ina.
Some of the people who confuse our people talk of government jobs.
Abantu abatira oututabula ni abatumula eri president.
And he said, my son has been elected as member of parliament.
Eri president.
And he said, my son has been elected as member of parliament, advise him.
Nakoba ati omutane wange yetaga okumuwulirira.
And
omutane wange bamulondere ngo member wa parliament omuweka magezi.
And I told him what I have been telling Ugandans for the last 40 years.
Namukoba ebyabayirakoba abana Uganda emyanka ana ejibitire.
I say 4 acres model.
Ngabakoba nti mukozeseka ina okukola
Ebyobugaiga.
ebyobugaiga.
And you saw what he did. An acre of coffee, fruits.
Kale muona yakolere coffee, yakolere bibala, ne koko,
the cows,
nente,
and the poultry for eggs.
Ne moine esonia jamagi, ne koko jamagi.
And the piggery.
Ne mbizi.
And from the eggs alone, he's earning 180 million shillings a month.
Intomu magi gonkani afuna emilioni 18 omweri.
18
omweri.
When he removes costs, he remains with 55 million.
Owatola kebyasasanya ebyo byakozesa okola emirimu asigala ne milioni
5. In a year, that is about 700 million.
Intomu mwanka aba ne milioni 7 egije ngamagoba.
So he's now a rich man.
Intatian musaiza mugaiga.
But now his bugaiga has produced a minimum for 26 Ugandans.
Intatianu abyalisirye milimo jabantu 26.
Abana Uganda.
Abana Uganda.
Nensawo.
Intatiana akolere kida nensawo.
Now, because of that, Kubanga, because he has been transformed from a subsistence
Intatianu oyakugukire okusokukolere kida kyonka okola ebyakulimanga ebyabugaiga.
He's a Mugaiga, but he has also created jobs.
Intatianu mugaiga era agabire n'emirimo ngagabira bande emirimo.
But there are other forms of wealth other than commercial agriculture.
Inti waliwo enkole gindi egy'obugaiga okutoolako okulima.
Like the factories.
Inga okuzimba makolero.
Let's see the factories.
Inti katuwoneku ebyamakolero.
Freeze that one there. That town of factories, that town is a town of factories. A town is a town of factories.
Inti eyo tawuni y'amakolero.
Ekibuga ekyo kibuga ky'amakolero. Ekibuga ekyo kibuga ky'amakolero.
Inti etawuni eyo y'amakolero ya factories.
You have been used to a town ez'obuduuka-duuka.
Inti titawuni gino gy'amaduuka niyo etawuni gino gibakoleramu ebintu ng'esayino paakadi.
But this one is a town of factories only.
Intati anu kino kibuga kya makolero kyonkani.
That is Mbale Industrial Park.
Inteyo Mbale Industrial Park, Domsaino Park.
There are now 75 factories there.
Inti waliyo a factory ensanvu mutanu.
Let's see how many young people each one is employing.
Inti kaba tulage ku factory kyekola.
Bus, freeze there. Now see how many young people are working. That small area is now employing 12,000 Ugandans. Is now employing 12,000 Ugandans. So, therefore, you NRM supporters, these four are part of the contributions of the NRM to Uganda. So if somebody says, why are you supporting NRM? You should say, number one, it has brought peace. Number two, has brought development. Number three, has shown us how to make wealth. Number four, how to create jobs in addition to the few government jobs. Now, the last point I want to make is about free education. Okusomera obwerere omasomero ga gavumenti. Now, since 1996, I've been trying to introduce free education. But some people did not understand it. Therefore, I decided to give an example. I introduced free education in skilling hubs. Now let me see if some of my graduates are here.
Training hubs.
Abana abo bali wano. Move fast. I want testimonies of just two of you, a boy and a girl.
Museveni oye! NRM oye! All the flag bearers oye! The youth oye! Butebo oye! Eka kiror jam Silvia. Alomuntongo village ala Kisim. Etela Akisim. Etem Kanyum. A district Butebo. Arengo apesena abu kananga sunia fo. Ananga kongo sunia fo kotika puno mamoto. Nulo seta shoman. Ageuno ngai boyore mami bore so mayeng. Ajaut ai pakas ngesidum naji kapu. Konya kotonga si alamikin. La Polon walk His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda. Kanoya wisemero lituto na redue. Yalama noi papa Polon, yalama tutono riso, yalama supporting us so. Agonga pupa de pepara no radio. Ebe pukoti jisomero. Ageuno ngodabu no district. abuongo district aponona kinanga form my feeling a feeling anga form poni woro raiso abunere ibuso yangarete sa shoman ishomoso apotsa bongtore konya ibong sore amanga bwa pedai boy kinara bonga dumachowa ageuno ngagwela rakine na just kedango agwelo nga frying pan agwelo nga frying spoon agwelo nga packet sinwe ngano esukali awuto ageuno nga ipoi daddies idwalo shono somero ipoi pies kabalagalas ipo mandazis really thank you so much our dear beloved president. Thank you for supporting us and thank you for being with us. We really love you so much. And I, as Sylvia, pray that may the Almighty God who is seeing your work bless you, support you, give you the years and you live long, give you the wealth so that you continue supporting us, so that you continue being with us.
Let them summarize.
For God and my country.
Okay, Alama.
Oyamali nakobere nti dio Sylvia inti azwera yanu akisimi inti yali musinia 4 esukulu fees nejigota neya ulire nti president aletere wenkola eyamba banu etibasowe yiroko yongerayo mukusoma na izo ku district anu na izuliye fomu bamutwalo kusoma iya maliro kusoma na kuguka
akasoma yasoma ki
inti yasomere ebyakukare
okay
intati anu akole bya bekare era nti yayigulira kunembuli ati anakole sente inti yekwebalya ino president intobeo obe mirembe
Museveni juu, NRM juu. Anu mwena muli wasanyuko kuona no presidenti. Ati anunga muli wasanyuki kamwembera kembo kanunga ngwandi muzeyi yakuwe kwa Uganda. Muzeyi yakuwe kwa Uganda. Muzeyi muzuri mara ayendele mara Kaguta akuwe kwa Uganda. Kaguta akuwe kwa Uganda. Kaguta muzuri mara ayendele. Omarina nize Opolota Anthony nganzwera Butebo district, Butebo sub-county, Kashebai parish and Komorototo village. Omukusokera dala intaka okubakobera nti initiative eno His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni eji atuwaire njingira muntya. Inzo kusoma kwa nemere nakomere P7 eyo initiative ewagira owati wasomere owa wasomere iyo ekutaka nalinjirireika nga nsiraine nga niso ati anu banavuvuka ababomu center ukubaludo kuzenya matatu nimpulira ngo o district councilor waiswe Honorable Bonyaru Gabriel ngako wanti mulimu initiative His Excellency ejatekeirewo okututumula abavuvuka abalemereirwe okusoma zena tinatyaime ninsitukiramu ningiza no ku district ninfune fomu era ninjaba nga nkwanto beyo twakusasula sente ne lazima inatukire ekyamasanyu natukireyo nga buli kimo kyawerere nga buli kimo ekyaukwatako ekyaukozesa kyawerere era inatukire nasomere ekosi ejiweta welding and metal fabrication inazwireyo nalimbulo okutandikira ninkowa nti be gana magezi tinagatyamisye ninfuna omanerenda eyampaireku akasente iyampaire akasente ninjigula ewakashopu era mukwigula ewakashopu eyo esoweire okumpanirira zena okusetula efamire yaiswe kubanga okusoma kwali kwagaine naye ate anu bana basigaire basoma enani eraifu yona eyamaka yona nekyuka zena ninkowa nti be ate ane skills gino giyambira amaka geika gaisi entire community iyo ngiyambire ntya zena ninkwatayo kuba nalingulire welding machine moiza nakagrinda konanga kamo ninkowa nti be zena ndaka intransforming skills gino ninfuna banange basatu zena gyenkola niki agent traininga era abaliyo bega anyeraawo his excellency yatwaira magezi yakobere nti bana tinabalekerere ndina okuwona imbasetwire ntya kituufu mbawaira magezi naye batandikire batya era natambula nga buli district tuline sako ngati aniswa n'obutebu twayigwire sako era okusaka akaunti yaiswe eyo girike miliyoni 5 nti tutandikire okwo.
Okay, thank you so much. Kale mwebale.
Era intaka okweyanza his excellency nenga nkalo okwaba intaka okuweukirira era n'okuwakolera ebinuubirirwa ya NRM lwaki his excellency eyagiteekerewo inga imbito ukembo kanu nga nkowa nti o iniya za chama cha NRM zilizo tukikuwa musituni tukombewe o tulizitore sisi wenyewe tukawacha na wazazi wetu tukomewe o nia ya kwanza inia ya kwa ni demokrasia kuwapatia wana Uganda wenzo o nia ya pili inia ya pili ni ulinzi wa nchi kudumisha swala la amani kwa wana Uganda era his excellency nakomao olwakaseera neyanza ino olwe programu olwe initiative eno ojuwa tutekeirewo nga abanabukedi era tukwenyumingiriza Butebo is for NRM oye M7 oye.
Okay, thank you young people, thank you. I will take a picture with you. You stay somewhere. Now, you can see these young people whose lives had been ruined by school fees. When I gave them free education just for 6 months, they have become new people. See what they are doing there. You can see what they are doing now. Some of those items, Uganda has been importing them from China. To Dubai, India, shoes Italy, Engato. From Italy. Now they are being made here in you can see the hospital beds. They were showing hospital beds there. So, NRM people, I want us to discuss very seriously. Me, I don't want to use force to say you must do this, you must do this. I would want people to understand why something should be done. So let's discuss the issue of school fees in government schools.
nti ati anu tuteeseku ekigambo kya school fees omasomero ga gavumenti.
Because they block the future of these young people.
Kuba kyonoona obulamu bw'abaana bato bato bano.
Therefore, for today, because of time,
Intaati ano kuzolwati
for contributions of the NRM.
nti omugabo NRM gwawaireyo
Peace,
emirembe oba idembe,
development,
enkulaakulana,
wealth,
obugayiga,
jobs,
emirimu,
peace, number one.
nti eidembe.
Number two, development.
ebintu byawaireyo NRM ebyekoleire Uganda bina eidembe nga nikyo kisooka,
Development,
enkulaakulana nga niyo ekyokubiri,
wealth creation,
okukola ebyenfuna nga niyo ekyokusatu,
ebyobugayiga.
ebyobugayiga,
Number four, jobs.
ekyokuna niyo emirimu.
And now I have added free education, which is part of another point which we have not talked about.
Yongeireku okusoma kwabwerere.
Which is part of another contribution, but we have not had time to discuss it.
nga niye ebimu ku bidi ebindi ebinandi ne tutumula kwanu naye nga kimu ku ebyo.
So therefore, the people of Butebo, I ask you to vote for NRM.
N'olwekyo abantu b'e Butebo President abasaba mulonde NRM.
Because of its contributions.
Olw'ebyo ebyeteekere omu bannayuganda.
NRM oye!
Oye!
Butebo oye!
Oye!
Bukede oye!
Oye!
Uganda oye!
Oye!
East Africa oye!
Oye!
Let's have flag bearers before the end of time.
Ate anu katufune abafulaga beara olw'ekiseera. Abafulaga beara mwembwe na musembere kwadi. Abafulaga beara b'e Butebo, NRM Woman MP flag bearer, constituency MP flag bearer, the district chairperson Amede Agnes, NRM Woman MP flag bearer Butebo district. Yo bali kumukwatisya eflaga y'NRM. Yo bamukwatisirye, omukulu amukwatisirye eflaga ye. Toli kwirako Honorable Mudukoi Odoch Fred, constituency MP NRM flag bearer. Yo yena omukulu ali kumukwatisya eflaga ye. Tole kwirako Honorable Kedi Samuel, chairperson LOC5 NRM flag bearer. Yena yo bali kumukwatisya flaga ye. O President alikuwa ukwatisya Youth MP for Eastern Region. Yena ngoyo oyoniye Youth MP akuikirire bendera omu Eastern Region. Yo yeno President amkwatisirye eflaga ye. Tuzwaho o President alikwaba okufuna ekifananyi n'abaflaga bearer. Oluvanyuma lw'okumala ekifananyi n'abaflaga bearer alikwaba okwirade afuna ekifananyi n'aba beneficiary. Then abo twakwirako abaisu abanup abaikiriri olwati okulokoka bajoininge NRM. Opresidenti alikwaba okwekubisya ekifaananyi nabo bona babenga beteekateeka. Opresidenti yoyo alikufuna ekifaananyi n'abafulaga bearer, amalire ngono alikufuna ekifaananyi n'ababeneficiaries aba scaling hub. Opresidenti alikwekubisa ekifaananyi nabo, eitwazwawo alikwakufuna ekifaananyi kwekubisa ekifaananyi n'abakyukire okuza omunopu ne bajoininga NRM. Opresidenti akuba okwekubisa ekifaananyi nabo, so bona babe nga beteekateeka. NRM oye! Museveni oye! Museveni juu! Abo ni abanupa bawaine bisa egavumenti y'NRM ekulemberwa His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, National Chairperson NRM, flag bearer and the President of the Republic of Uganda. Bawaine bisa byombyo n'abasalirewo bati be tuzomundikirya balokokere baikiririe okujoininga NRM. Banaye mubasanyukireku mubanirize omwe NRM. Opresidenti alikwekubisya ekifaananyi nabo era bayingire enyumba eyebisa, bayingire enyumba eyo y'NRM, baikiririe okunine basi, baikiririe okunine basi. Tube balya mwebale okulokoka. Mwebale. Twebalya ino omukolo w'eggwanga His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni olw'obutukyalira n'akaseera akatuweire. Webale ino tuli kwa anthems in reverse order. Thank you. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Omukulembeze w'eggwanga atusiibula alikuwa kuba nga asimbula okwaba tweyanzire ino Msigaire Okanya Dan.